four men who used to work for the railroad company R.J. Corman face felony theft charges. They're accused of stealing pieces of old railroad, then selling them. Deven Clarke working that story tonight and has the details. Deven?
Well, Marty, the Clearfield County District Attorney says he plans to prosecute these four men to the fullest extent of the law. They'll have to appear in court for allegedly stealing some $30,000 worth of railroad parts. These piles of old railroad parts at the R.J. Corman lot in Clearfield are now evidence in a criminal theft case.
Criminal complaints were filed against four individuals for theft of property from R.J. Corman Railroad, in essence taking rail line and bolts and connectors and different items from the railroad.
The old parts were supposed to be returned to the company to be scrapped, but R.J. Corman Manager Timothy Potts says that over an 18-month to 2-year span, the men were stealing and scrapping the metal themselves.
They were picking up the material on company time with company equipment and taking it to a local scrapyard.
More than a year ago, Potts says their plan started to unravel.
Well, we got an anonymous phone call that told us where we might be able to find the scrap.
Law enforcement officials say that between Willis and Michael Hull, Paul Harris, and Frank Walls, more than $30,000 worth of parts were stolen. Now, they all face felonies.
I don't think it's at all a victimless crime. I think the railroad has the right to salvage any of their material as they see fit, and they have the right to recover their investment in the railroad materials.
The materials will be able to be salvaged by R.J. Corman, but what can't be, according to Potts, is the trust of four former employees.
You know, some of these guys have been with us for a long time, and we're halfway decent employees, and it's just unfortunate that they let themselves get caught up in a situation like this. But, you know, it's the old story that, you know, some people just can't turn away from temptation.
Now, even though the metal goes back to the company, Potts says they have to wait 13 months after the case is over before they can scrap it. As for the four men facing felonies, they waived their rights to preliminary hearings yesterday. No trial date has been set yet. Reporting live from the Clearfield County newsroom, Deven Clarke, 6 News.